A long day in simple English, expanded story, 3,000 words. My name is Daniel, and I want to tell you about one long day in my life. It may look like an ordinary day, but when I think about it, every moment is full of small details, new words, and chances to practice English. Let me take you with me from the moment I wake up until I go to sleep at night. The alarm clock rings at 7 o'clock in the morning. At first, I don't want to open my eyes. The bed is warm and I feel comfortable under the blanket. For 2 minutes I try to stay still, but the alarm continues to ring. Finally, I stretch my arms, yawn loudly, and decide to get up. I touch the floor with my feet, and it feels a little cold. That helps me wake up completely. The first stop of my day is the bathroom. I look in the mirror and laugh a little because my hair is messy. I wash my face with cold water, and immediately I feel fresh and more alive. Then I take my toothbrush, put some toothpaste on it, and brush my teeth carefully. I like the mint taste. After that, I decide to take a shower. The hot water falls on my shoulders, and it feels relaxing. I spend about 10 minutes in the shower, thinking about my day, my classes, and also about the trip I will take tomorrow. When I finish, I get dressed. I choose blue jeans, a light t-shirt, and comfortable sneakers. Outside, the weather is not very cold, so I don't need a jacket. Before leaving the bedroom, I quickly make my bed, because I don't like to leave the room in a mess. Now it's time for breakfast. I go to the kitchen, and the smell of coffee is already in the air because my mother woke up before me. I don't drink coffee, so I open the fridge and take some milk. I pour the milk into a glass, and then I toast 2 slices of bread. I spread a little butter on the bread and decide to make scrambled eggs too. The sound of the eggs cooking in the pan is nice, and soon the kitchen smells delicious. While I am preparing breakfast, my sister comes into the kitchen. "Good morning," I say. "Good morning, Daniel. Wow, it smells good. Are you cooking eggs?" "Yes, do you want some?" "Of course, thank you," she answers with a big smile. We sit together at the table and eat. My sister tells me she has a test today, and she is a little nervous. I try to encourage her. "Don't worry, you studied a lot. You will do well." "I hope so," she says, still worried. After breakfast, I pack my bag for school. I put in my notebook, 2 pens, my pencil case, and the history book. Then I say goodbye to my mother. "See you later," and start walking to school. The street is busy this morning. Many cars are on the road and people are walking quickly. On the corner, I see Lucas, my best friend. "Hey, Lucas, good morning." "Morning, Daniel. Are you ready for the math test?" "Well, not really, but I will try," I answer, laughing. "Don't worry, it's not too hard," he says. At school, the bell rings, and everyone enters the classroom. The teacher arrives and says, "Good morning, students. Please open your books to page 20. We follow her instructions and start the history lesson. She talks about ancient civilizations, and I find it very interesting. I write notes in my notebook, underlining important words. My classmates are quiet, and the lesson continues smoothly. After 45 minutes, the bell rings again, and we have a short break. During the break, I go to the cafeteria. I buy a small sandwich and a juice. The cafeteria is full of students, talking, laughing, and eating quickly before the next class. I sit at a table with 2 classmates. "What are you doing this weekend?" one asks. "Maybe I will watch a movie or go to the park," I answer. "I want to go shopping. I need new shoes," says the other. When the break ends, we return to class. This time it is mathematics, and I try to concentrate. The teacher explains the formulas and gives us some exercises. I don't understand everything, but I do my best. At the end of the class, she says, "Don't forget your homework for tomorrow." At noon, school finishes. I walk back home feeling hungry. When I enter the house, the smell of food is wonderful. My mother is in the kitchen preparing lunch. On the table, there is rice, beans, salad, and roasted chicken. My father is already sitting at the table. We eat together and talk. "How was school?" my father asks. "Good. We had history and math. The history class was interesting, but math was a little difficult," I say. "You will get better with practice," he encourages me. After lunch, I help my mother wash the dishes. Then I get ready for work. In the afternoon, I work part-time at a small office. When I arrive, I greet my boss and colleagues. "Good afternoon." "Good afternoon, Daniel," my boss replies. "Please check your emails and prepare the weekly report." I sit at my desk, turn on the computer and open my email inbox. Many messages are waiting for me. I read them carefully and reply to the most important ones. Then I start writing the report. It takes time, but I enjoy working on it. At 3 o'clock, we have a meeting. We sit around a big table and discuss the deadline for a project. Everyone shares opinions, and we make a plan. After 30 minutes, the meeting ends, and I return to my desk. At 4:30, I have a short break. I go to the small kitchen in the office, drink water and eat a biscuit, then I continue working until 5 o'clock. Before leaving, I say goodbye. See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye, Daniel. Have a nice evening, my colleagues reply. On the way home, I stop at the supermarket. I take a shopping cart and walk through the aisles. I pick bread, milk, apples, tomatoes, rice, and pasta. I also buy some chicken for tomorrow. At the cashier, the lady smiles. Hello, do you need a bag? Yes, please, I answer. The total is $25, she says. I pay with my credit card and put everything in the bag. When I get home, I put the groceries in the kitchen. Then I sit at my desk to do my homework. It takes 30 minutes to finish. After that, I relax. I listen to music on my phone. Sometimes I listen to English songs and try to understand the lyrics. When I don't understand a word, I check the meaning on the internet. It's a fun way to learn. In the evening, I meet a friend for dinner. We go to a small restaurant near the park. The waiter welcomes us. Good evening. How many people? 2, please, I answer. He shows us a table and gives us the menus. Would you like something to drink? He asks. Yes, water for me and orange juice for my friend, I say. We look at the menu. I choose chicken with rice, and my friend orders pasta. When the food arrives, we are hungry and start eating immediately. The chicken is delicious. While we eat, we talk about movies, books, and our plans for the weekend. At the end, I ask, can we have the bill, please? The waiter brings it,